Camilla Parker Bowles, the Duchess of Cornwall, is widely known as the woman who married Prince Charles after having a scandalous affair with the royal while he was still married to Princess Diana. When the Duchess of Cornwall entered the scene, the public seemed to have conflicting opinions. Many had qualms about her role in the affair, and some just simply didn't seem to like her as a person. Despite remaining a polarizing figure, the public seems to have warmed up to Camilla's presence in the royal family. At first, it seemed unlikely that Camilla would become queen when Charles ascended to the throne. Thanks to negative public opinion, it was more likely she would take the title of Princess Consort. However, in a sign that the tide may have turned, the Queen recently gave Camilla the title of Royal Lady of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, the highest honor for services to the monarchy. This appears to reflect the Queen's growing respect for her daughter-in-law. Whether she ends up as queen or not, Camilla's past is always a topic of interest. Questions still circulate about the details of her affair with Prince Charles, both before and after she married her first husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. Andrew is a military veteran who served for 35 years before retiring in 1995. According to reports, the Queen was close friends with his father, which allowed him into the royal circle. Camilla and Andrew reportedly began dating after meeting at her debutante party in 1965. The pair began an on-again, off-again relationship that went on for 7 years, with the off times generally being due to Andrew's infidelity. In fact, one of his rumored affairs was with Princess Anne. He wasn't the only one cheating, however. Camilla was also having an affair with Prince Charles, whom she reportedly met at a polo match in 1970. However, Andrew and Camilla finally decided to wed when Camilla's brief romance with Charles ended, when the prince went off to serve in the Royal Navy in 1973. Andrew and Camilla tied the knot on July 4, 1973, and they went on to have 2 children together, Laura and Tom. Camilla and Andrew were married for 20 years before they decided to end things. While Andrew Parker Bowles allegedly wasn't innocent and also had his own affairs throughout their marriage, it's believed that Camilla Parker Bowles' infidelity with Prince Charles ultimately led to their split. Andrew was reportedly furious about his wife's affair with the prince, which had supposedly been rekindled in 1986. According to multiple reports, Andrew was the one who demanded a divorce. Meanwhile, Camilla and Andrew attempted to downplay their affairs in public. In January 1995, the couple announced their divorce in a statement that called it a private matter, explaining, "Throughout our marriage, we have always tended to follow rather different interests, but in recent years, we have led completely separate lives." Camilla and Andrew had reportedly been living apart for 2 years prior to divorcing, but the general public seemed to understand the real reasons behind the breakup, and it was only a matter of time before Camilla and Andrew each chose to pursue their own interests, as it were. Throughout her marriage to Andrew, Camilla had continued to stay in touch with Prince Charles and actually welcomed him and Princess Diana into her home during their marriage. Camilla and Charles were able to keep their feelings for one another under wraps and behind the backs of Andrew and Diana for quite some time. However, a 1993 scandal known as Camillagate ultimately exposed a secret phone conversation between Charles and Camilla that had taken place in 1986. The illicit phone call seemed to make it clear that Charles and Camilla's relationship wasn't simply platonic, despite the fact that they were married to other people at the time.
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Andrew remarried in 1996, tying the knot with Rosemary Dickinson. Charles and Diana finalized their divorce the same year, and in 1998, Charles' relationship with Camilla was made public. They subsequently wed in 2005. Because Princess Diana was such a beloved figure, people around the world weren't very fond of Camilla or her relationship with Prince Charles. As a result, it took years for the public to accept Camilla as part of the royal family. But it seems that time may have finally come. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about the royal family are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.